Today we're going to grill up some picanha churrasco style, but before we deal with the meat, we're going to whip up a quick chimichurri.
Because you can't have one without the other.
Like love and marriage.
Exactly.
I have here a bunch of parsley and a bunch of cilantro that we're going to chop off finely. Just going to cut off the stems here. I'm not going to bother with taking out the leaves one by one because it's not worth it, and the stems, they give a lot of flavor. You just have to chop them finely, which we're gonna do here. When it's fine and nice like this, we scrape it all together and we move it to a bowl like this. There we go. And we continue with our cilantro. By the way, cilantro is optional here.
But not for us.
Not for us, because
Can't have chimichurri without cilantro, sorry.
In my opinion also,
Yeah.
some people, they have this thing that they feel it tastes like soap. I think it's something with their taste buds. I don't understand it because I like the flavor of cilantro. So fresh, nice. Now we're going to give this a good squeeze of extra virgin olive oil. It's not an exact measurement. We will be adding oil until we have the right texture here, but let's say for starters, 2 deciliter maybe, yeah. And then we give it red wine vinegar, a couple of tablespoons, again, 1, 2, perfect. And untraditionally, we're gonna give it a couple of limes that we're gonna juice. That's not a traditional thing in chimichurri, but we just love the freshness it gives. So let's see, I'm guessing 2 for starters, don't you think?
Yeah, and then we taste.
And now we give it 2 cloves of finely minced garlic and some of our dried habanero we made in another episode. There's a link down below. This is smoked and dried habanero. It's really nice chili flakes, homemade chili flakes. Give it a couple of good pinches here, not make it too spicy. And then a good pinch of sea salt. That. And some dried oregano, also here, a good pinch. And then we give that a stir to see how it's looking. I think that's a little bit too dry. We will need some more oil here, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, needs a little bit more. Let's give it another, 100 ml? That starts to look better. Look, now we're getting texture. Then it all depends how you want it. If you want it, let's say, a little bit more runny, you can add more oil, but I think we are pretty good here to our liking. What do you say?
Yeah, that looks quite perfect. You have to taste it also.
And I'm going to give it a try here just to see where we are. That's perfect. Now all this needs to do now is rest half an hour to an hour in the fridge so all the flavors, they can combine. We have here a beautiful picanha from a black onyx picanha from Rangers Valley in Australia, and they make some amazing stuff, those guys out there.
That's credentials for you.
Absolutely, we've tried them before and they're really, really good. It has a nice fat cap, as you can see here, and that we are not going to trim it all because that's going to protect the meat while we grill it. On the other side though, we have some silver skin that we need to trim off because that will not be nice to chew on. So we give it a quick trim here. And I think we are just about there. That looks nice and clean. And now let's get this cut into some nice picanha steaks. So we flip it over, and I am thinking 4 like this. What do you say?
Yeah, delish.
That looks good, so they can fit on the skewers. It's gonna be nice. Yep, that's our markers. Beautiful. But look at the marbling in this. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic.
It's perfect. It's not too much, and
No.
that's what I love. Actually, it's my favorite cut, even better than ribeye.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, the taste is excellent.
I also like the ribeyes. It depends on the day, you know, but this is really, really...
No, for me that is better.
Okay. Now the trick here is to get them skewered up, and we have here our churrasco skewers, and as you can see they're like a V shape, so they hold the meat nicely. Now we want to fold this so the fat cap sort of protects it when we get it on the grill, and then try to aim for center mass here. There we go. That looks good.
You look like Zorro.
I feel a little bit like it. Let's get a second one on here. I only want 2 on each because that's how it fits best on our grill. That looks really beautiful. Let's do the other 2. This is gonna be fantastic good eating.
It's gonna be epic. I hope so, because that's the cursed episode. So, third time is a charm. We have tried 3 times, you know, and it's always something goes wrong. The camera, the audio, this, that, and the other. But today, that's the day.
It has to be the day.
Yeah. But I don't complain. I just keep eating picanhas.
There we go. That looks good. And now I want to set them up like this, because now I want to give them a heavy coat of salt on the fat cap here. And don't be shy here. You literally cannot over season this, because we are only salting on the fat cap, and a lot of it will fall off in the grill when it starts rendering. But it will also run with the fat down over the meat and give a fantastic taste to our steaks.
That's a beautiful day to barbecue.
Absolutely, it looks fantastic. And here in the grill we have our charcoal nice and hot. Now what we want to do is we want to move them to the sides here, so I get like an indirect zone in the middle there, and that's how we're going to utilize the fat cap to protect our steaks from not overcooking. That's really, really hot. That's going to be good. We have them to the sides like this. Then we have our skewers ready here. And we will put them in, so we let the fat cap protect the meat. And this is manual labor. Here we are going to flip them around by hand, but that's how you obtain maximum control of the cooking of your steaks. Now we're starting to get some beautiful color on these. This looks amazing.
And it smells even better.
And the fat dripping down there, that gives a lot of flavor when the smoke comes back up. Now I want to put them here a little bit on indirect heat. So utilize your grill so they can stay here, so we don't overcook the outside. Let's get a temperature reading on this just to check where we are. I think we are getting close here. No, we are 52, almost 53 actually. That's perfect. Then we are going to pull them out, because the carryover temperature will bring them up to medium rare 54, 55. I'm just going to temp them with some aluminium foil, and then we're going to let them rest for 10 minutes about. They look and they smell amazing. And I have been standing over that grill now for half an hour with all that good smell in my face. I am getting hungry now. But let's see how we did here. And if that is not beautiful, medium rare to perfection, that is just gorgeous. Look how juicy that is. Wow, that looks good. Let me cut a couple of slices here so I can make.
Oh.
That looks good. A little bit of, actually, first a little bit of salt. I think I'll take the lemon salt, just to give it a little bit of a twist here. We have smoky, we have sea salt, we have a little bit of everything. Bit of chimichurri. That's my bite. Right there. There is nothing like picanha. It is
Told you so.
perfect cut of beef. This is so tender and so tasty and not over salty, and the fat cap is all the money.
Best Sunday ever.
Exactly.